What's going on, people, and welcome back to Rootz TV. Now, this one has been highly requested. Shout out to Dels for this one. Again, I'm taking your recommendation on this one. Rising Ballers Best 11. Now, this might be one of the hardest ones to do in Sunday League football because Rising Ballers, as you know, they've had a lot of talent that have come in throughout the years. So again, you've got to take into consideration their stint in Sunday League football, and you've got to take into consideration their stint in non-league football too. So again, judging that in mind, this is my best 11 Rising Ballers team. Again, let's see your thoughts in the comment section below. And again, shout out to Dels for recommending this one. So let's start off at the back. Of course, in goal, is there much debate in this one really? Like, they've had a few keepers that have come in and out of a RB shirt, but really and truly, the only one that's really worth recommending is Melvin. Shout out Melvin Minter, now doing his thing in Baller League for Vision. The only other one I probably might have suggested was Alu, but I'll be honest with you, Alu, if you're watching, the only thing that I remember is you picking the ball out the back of the net for a run, those 2 free kicks against Takers. Let's be honest, let's call facts. So shout out to Melvin. Melvin, great guy. And again, he's constantly going viral. I mean, even on the other day, he was going viral on my timeline for that slip up at Brentwood Town when he meant to slip up and buy some time. What a guy, what a legend. But Melvin, what a guy, what a keeper. I'm glad to see him doing well. So Melvin Minter is the easy choice in between the sticks for Rising Ballers Greatest 11. Now, defensively, this is going to be tricky. This is where I have to get the notes up because, boy, there's a few people that I could take into consideration here. Now, usually Maz, shout out to Gaffer Maz as well, goes with a back three. So I'm going to try and stick to that as well. That's what we're kind of used to, a back three. I might change it up a little bit though, Maz. Bear with me with this one, bear with me. I feel like I have to consolidate with this one and talk through it with this guy. But again, for me, with the back three, has to be Nyron in there for sure. Nyron's solid defender. And again, he was there throughout a lot of key, important games as well. So Nyron has to go in there. Alongside Nyron, of course, you'd have Sinke. Shout out to Sinke as well. So Sinke has to go in there. But the third and final choice is difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's difficult because I'm choosing between 2 players. Hear me out on this one. Now, usually you have the back three of Nyron, Sinke, and you like to say Emmanuel, E-Man. But we're forgetting one man. The man who has the famous ponytail. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, Albie. Albie, can't rub out Albie. Now, if you don't know about Albie, get to know. He's in Ball League now, playing for Clutch FC. You might have seen Albie in a Lambeth All-Star shirt. You might have seen Albie in a AFC Hammersmith Town shirt. And again, of course, you might have seen him in a Rising Baller shirt too. So again, he's been about the Sunday League sphere, the Sunday League scene for a while now. And he's been doing bits. I'm not going to lie to you. Everywhere he goes, he does bits. He won silverware of Lambeth All-Stars. AFC Hammersmith Town, I believe he probably did win something with them because they always win stuff. And now he's been in Ball League for 2 seasons. Once upon a time with, obviously, Santan Dave's team. And now with Clutch FC, as I mentioned before. So, I'm going to go with a back three of Nyron, Sinke, and Albie. E-Man, unfortunately, misses out. I know, E-Man, if you're watching, you're probably thinking you hate Rootz, but hear me out on this one. It's my choice, man. My choice is my choice. It is what it is. I have to live with it, man. So that's the back three for now. On to midfield, it gets even trickier now. Now there's so many names to choose from. You've got the likes of Tayshawn, Dara, the 2 Sassy brothers, Hamza, Gim, Lonit, Zaid, Hisham, Corey. Then the non-league side of things, you've got the 2 twins. You've got Tom and Troy. You've got Hamdan. But I'm going to keep it more along the lines of Sunday League level. So for me, starting off in that midfield is probably my captain as well. If I was to do a captain in this, probably my captain would be Tayshawn. And the reason for it is quite simple. The guy is immense, man. Like, I think he was my sort of entry level into Rising Ballers as a team. Maybe because it's local, close to West London. Maybe because of the locks, maybe because of that. Maybe because of the backstory. He, once upon a time, was on the books at Newcastle. I had trials there, should I say. But I really bought into Tayshawn's story. I love the storytelling of Rising Ballers anyway. People know that. But Tayshawn for sure has to be in there. I still remember the game against SC Dons where he basically had whoever he was marking on lock for that game. He was easily my man of the match for that game. So Tayshaun has to go in there. I don't want to hear nothing of it. It's techie, got the skills to pay the bills as well, but also can do the defensive hard work as well. So again, Tayshaun Hayden Smith has to go in there. And I love to see what he's doing now in terms of all the guard and stuff and being on TV. And he's really transitioned from footballer. What was the line he came up with as well? He's a risen footballer. He went from rising baller to risen footballer. That's what he said when I last spoke to him on that pod. So Tayshaun has to go in there. Alongside him, has to be another fan favourite for me, is Gim. Shout out to Gimula. Gim, fantastic player. You know, the strike that he had on him is phenomenal. Once on the books of Chelsea, I believe. Went off to do his thing abroad. I don't know where the country is, so I'm not going to even try and make it up. But yeah, Gim has to go in there for me. Phenomenal player, can strike from distance, great engine, and really and truly, he should be in Ball League. I know he was in the comments the other day saying I should be in Ball League. To be honest, he should be in there, my bro. I'm not going to lie to you. So speak to Maz. I ain't got the hookup. So again, speak to Maz, speak to your boy, and see if you can get yourself in there. But for me, RB's greatest 11, Gim makes it into the centre of the park. And alongside him, again, another person who's actually in Baller League now, got in there via SDS, and now he's with, who's he with now? Who is he with? We're talking about Hamza anyway. I'm trying to think, who's Hamza with now? Who is Hamza with? Oh, of course. And now he's with Vision. So obviously now doing this thing with Vision, got in there through, obviously, his old gaffer Maz with SDS, and now applying his trade at Vision and doing well so far. So far, so good. So Hamza has to be in there. I think, again, a player that can play in many positions, can play at right back, can play at right midfield, centre midfield. Got a good engine, and again, a player, really good player. And yeah, obviously earning a lot of money from this whole Sunday League sphere. Yeah, I know where you're applying your trade now. Highgate, yeah. But again, obviously he's been there, done it with Rising Ballers, now at Highgate, earning a packet or two. Not that sort of packet, calm down. But yeah, Hamza has to go in there alongside Tayshaun and Gim. And then the last position, now this is where it gets techie. Remember all those names that I brought up? I'm gonna have to go through them one by one with those names. So again, for the last position, it's between three names for me. It's between Dara, Amin Sassi, and Lonit. Now, three quality names in that midfield. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. I mean, Dara, what a player. I still remember him from scoring that second goal against SC Dons. What a monumental goal that was. Solid. Amin Sassi came into it later on, more towards like the non-league side of things as well. Was a standout player. And look what he's doing now for treble and now NDLFC. And then Lonit as well, more towards the back end of Rising Ballers. But again, what a player nonetheless. And obviously now he's gone on to Highgate as well. So really and truly, one of these three names is interchangeable, man. Like, so tough. I might have to come back to that one. Yeah, let me think about that one. And then on to the forward line. I don't think it'll be that difficult to put in one name at least in there, hands down, and everyone will agree with me on this one. Iliman Ndiaye. So the fact that Iliman is now applying his trade in the Premier League for Everton just goes to show how far this guy has come. You know, once upon a time playing on fields like this in Sunday League, and now he's playing in the Premier League, dusting up, man. Probably earning what most of us earn in a year, in a week. You know, no shade there, but fantastic player, great player nonetheless. And yeah, doing his thing. So I have to say, Iliman Ndiaye goes in there, hands down, what a player. Alongside him, I'm going to go with Darius. Great player, one of the initial players that I came across when obviously coveting Rising Ballers. I think at the time, his clip, you know, we've all seen the clip that went viral, you know, the double, I don't even know what to call it, Dorothy's Hill clip, I don't know what you want to call it, like that clip anyway went mad viral, and off the back of that his career just took off. From what I remember, he went to Holland, and then I think he might have went to USA after that, don't quote me on that, but glad to see that he's gone from bigger and better things, and that's what the platform's there for, man, to elevate himself and then go on and play in the professional game. So Darius has to go in there. And then the last choice, again, is between three names. So again, bear with me on this one. The first one is Jaden Clark. Now, Jaden Clark, phenomenal player. Gone on to play for Gillingham. I think he got released quite recently, but phenomenal player nonetheless. Great guy as well. So he would have to be considered. Zaid, we want to see what Zaid can do, whether it be in Baller League or whether it be for London movements. So again, we all know what Zaid can do. Left foot, right foot, he's got it all. And then the other name is Ruben as well. And I remember even asking Ruben Carvalho about, you know, who would make it into his team. And he was even struggling to put a 5-a-side Rising Ballers team together. So again, imagine trying to put an 11-a-side team together. What is your starting level, bro? Because you're trying to add in 15 guys into 11.
It's hard, bro.
So it's between those 3 names. I'm gonna have to get off the fence here. I'm gonna go with Jaden. I'm gonna go with Jayden Clark just because some of the goals that he scored at Sunday League level. I know people can say, "Oh, look where they are now," sort of thing, but he went on to play for Gillingham. Do you know what I mean? So again, he's gone from Sunday League level to Gillingham. So it just goes to show what talent he's got. And not to say the other 2 haven't got talent. Don't DM me and say these 2 ain't got talent either. I know Ruben's playing for Maidstone now, so again, I know he's got talent as well. And I know Zaid's obviously doing his thing in Baller League, playing for M7, and obviously playing for London Movements as well. But I think for me, Jaden just pips it. So Jaden in that front 3 makes the front 3. So Iliman, Darius, and Jayden Clark. Now, I've got to go back to that midfield. Jesus. We'll go back to that midfield. It's a tough one still, I'm not going to lie to you. I think I might have to go. Dear. Hey. I might have to go with Amin Sassi. I'm not going to lie to you. Amin Sassi might have to make it in there. Ooh, but Dara, that goal against SC Dons though. Mental. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Amin Sassi. I'm going with Amin Sassi. Yeah, that's it. I'm going with Amin Sassi. Sorry, Dara, you was going to make it in there. Sorry, Lonit, you was going to make it in there too. But I'll go with Amin Sassi to make up that midfield. So, just to reiterate, just to go over that once again, the team is Melvin in goal, of course, Nyron, Sinke and Albi at the back. Then I'll go with Tayshan, Amin Sassi, Hamza and Gim. And then up top, we're going Iliman, Darius and Jayden Clark. See? Del, see what you've done? See what you created? Oh dear, this is tough. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is tough. Such a plethora of talent. You could have gone with loads of different names. Could have gone with Ruben up top there, Chris up top, Andy. Shout out to Andy as well. Mental. But again, it's not as easy as it looks, people. It's not as easy as it looks. I want to see comments in the comment section below. Do not be shy, because if I had to do it and put my face to it, that is what I'm going with. Then you do the same thing too. Stop being pussy. Stop being soft, man. Stop being soft. And again, of course, manager-wise, really and truly, there's only one manager put in place. Obviously, Maz. Shout out to Maz. So Maz is the manager for that. I think all the other managers didn't really last as long, obviously, as Maz, and didn't have the impact that Maz had compared to the others. And Maz pretty much worked with pretty much everyone in that team anyway, so it makes sense. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have them make the right choice, or again, tell me your right choice, and let's compare as well. And Maz, or any RB players, if you're watching, if you're listening, I want to see your greatest 11 in the comment section below. Do not be shy, because if I had to do it, you're going to have to do it too. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in a bit.
Hold on, wait a minute, I've had a howler. After editing this masterpiece together, I forgot 2 names. I forgot PK Humble and Tashay Andel Gibbons, aka Little Baby. I've had a mare. Now, after assessing the team, I've made my final choice. Unfortunately, you've been dropped. And in your place goes Tashay. It just feels right. So last time of asking, Melvin in goal, Nyron, Sinke and Albi at the back, Tayshan, Gim, Hamza and Tashay in midfield, and Iliman, Jayden and Darius up top. I told you this is harder than it looks. Dels, I blame you. Solely you. Again, like, definitely comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.